Okay. You ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Jefferson County Court at Law number 2 is back in session and cause number M333019. The case is style of State of Texas versus Elgin Jenkins Jr. Let the record reflect that the attorney for the state and the attorney for the defendant are present in the courtroom, and the defendant is also present in the courtroom. I have received a message from the jury that it has reached a verdict. Will the bailiff please bring the jury into the courtroom? Everyone, please stand. Yes. You can get the exhibit from him. Get the exhibit. Okay, you can give it back to the. Okay, you may be seated. Let the record reflect that the attorney for the state, the attorney for the defendant, and all members of the jury are present and seated in the courtroom. Foreperson, have you reached a verdict in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this verdict a unanimous verdict?
Yes, sir.
That is one that is agreed upon by all the jurors?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please hand the verdict form to the bailiff. You could hand all it, yeah. Take that up, the question, and give it to her, okay? Foreperson, is the verdict the unanimous verdict of all members of the jury?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may be seated. Mr. Jenkins, would you please stand? We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty as charged in the information of deadly conduct. Okay. You may be seated. Does anyone want the jury to be polled?
No, yeah.
Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, on behalf of the citizens here in Jefferson County, I'd like to thank you for your time and your attention to this case. Our court system cannot function without people like you. And I like to emphasize that because it's people like you who take out time from your busy schedules to come here to make sure that justice is done. On behalf of the citizens of Jefferson County and the staff here in County Court at Law number 2, I'd like to thank you for taking time out from your busy schedules to come here to help us make sure that justice is done in Jefferson County. Anytime that you're in the area of County Court at Law number 2, you can come to this courtroom and have a seat in your courtroom. And the reason why I call it your courtroom because I'm only an elected official serving the citizens of Jefferson County. You are the citizens of Jefferson County. This is your courtroom. So anytime that you're in the area, please come and have a seat in your courtroom. You can sit in that area we call the peanut gallery. Now, it doesn't mean you can bring peanuts in here and eat, because this is not the Texas Roadhouse. But you can come have a seat in your courthouse and see what goes on in Jefferson County. I always say that I like to sit in court. I like being in court better than watching. I think it's better than watching television, because you'll find some interesting things that happen here in Jefferson County. Now, your jury service has concluded. If you need anything from the district clerk's office, our district clerk's office is right across the hall. And you can, they can give you any type of excuse that you need. The lawyers may want to talk to you. If you want to talk to any one of the lawyers, you can. If you do not want to talk to the lawyers, you do not have to talk to any one of them. Now, at this time, before I let you go, as I mentioned earlier to the other members who's on the panel, we still have COVID in our community. And so I usually give a handshake, but under these conditions, I'm gonna give everyone what I call an air handshake, okay? Our bailiff, she has a letter for each one of you. You can feel free to read the letter. If you feel like dropping a line, you can drop a line and we'll be happy to read whatever comments or complaints that you have. So at this time, your jury service is over. You can turn in your badges to the bailiff. And before I let each and every one of you leave, I would ask that you would have a blessed day. Okay, so you are excused.
And I see